Hello students, welcome to class. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher, and today we're looking at this guy here who thinks that because he has dark skin, that allows him the ability to pay for the rape, torture, confinement, and murder of innocent animals. And anyone who ever tells him that he should not be doing these terrible things, he thinks is racist. Well, the truth is that the only racist in the room is him, because he is cruel to some animals and kind to others, which is called speciesism, which is the first form of racism. Racism, as we all know, is evil. It is bad, and it is just stupid to judge somebody by the color of their skin. So, hopefully he will learn his lesson, and from now on, he will be vegan. And what's great is that throughout the time that I've done a few videos about him, he's actually now come out and he is actually promoting some vegan products. That part is awesome. But what he has failed to understand is that it is not the reason to be vegan because you're lactose intolerant. Being lactose intolerant is about you. You're talking about yourself. You're not talking about the animals. Being vegan is a moral baseline. It has to do with being unselfish, with being compassionate and considerate towards the innocent animals who all want to live. You're not actually lactose intolerant. You're simply not a baby cow. Cow's milk was never meant for you. I've explained that to you in many videos before. And so what you should be doing is telling people to stop consuming cow's milk, even if they can consume it, whether they are lactose intolerant or not. That's what you should be doing, and telling people not to eat eggs either, because taking eggs from the mothers is cruel. Eggs belong to the mothers who laid them, and the egg industry is a cycle of misery and absolute horror. Nobody should be eating any animals. Animals are not ours to eat, wear, or use. They are here for us to protect. So hopefully, in the future, you will become vegan. And instead of being cruel, be a good example to young men. Show them what a real man does. Real men protect animals. They don't pay for them to be harmed. They don't defend animal abusers. No matter how much money they get paid by the meat industry, the dairy industry, or the egg industry. You should come out as a vegan, and you should do it as quickly as possible. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at these cards, which I use on my TikTok lives all the time. And we're going to imagine that Curl King is actually taking one of these promises, like all good people should. So imagine that he's putting his hand on his heart and he is promising, I promise to stop consuming all dairy products because I don't want to be cruel to cows. Since I learned that the dairy industry is a cycle of murder and misery, I no longer want to buy anything that comes from there. I prefer to be kind instead. This is the kind of promise that he should be making. Let's go to the next card. Here's another promise that people take on my live streams. My vegan promise, no more dairy. Now imagine that Curl King has his hand on his heart and he is promising this because this is what he will do in the future. All good men end up becoming vegan. He just needs to get his 100 clicks. And a click is a moment where he realizes that he's wrong and what he's doing is evil and cruel and that he should be a kind person. Here we go. I promise to stop drinking cow's milk because I'm against stealing. I'm also against paying people to steal on my behalf. Since I wouldn't want anyone to take the milk from human mothers and babies that I love, I also don't want anyone to steal milk from animals either. There you go. That's card number 2. All right, let's continue. Card number 3 here. I promise to stop drinking cow's milk because I'm against kidnapping babies. I refuse to support the greedy dairy industry because they take baby cows away from their mothers to sell their milk. I know that kidnapping babies is wrong because I would never want it done to someone I love. So in the future, Curl King can speak out in defense of the innocent animals like all brave men should do. Let's continue. So in the future, Curl King will also take this promise. He will promise to stop drinking cow's milk because He will say, I'm no longer a baby and I was never a cow. I'm a human, so I know their milk is not mine to take. If I really want milk, I can walk up to my mom, lift her shirt, and start sucking from her. If she tells me to fuck off, I can just buy plant-based milk from the store instead. Make sense? Of course it does. Let's go on to the next one. Once Curl King realizes that all good men should be vegan and protect the animals, he will be also making this promise. I promise to stop eating ice cream that comes from cow's milk because I'm against the sexual assault of males. I don't want to support companies that tie up bulls, rub their private parts, rape them, and force their sperm into cows. I want to protect animals. I don't want to hurt them. And he will be promoting soy milk, he will be promoting oat milk, and he will talk about the important documentaries such as Dominion Movement and Cowspiracy and Seaspiracy, and there are so many other movies which I will post at the end. Next, Curl King will make this promise if he is against pedophile-like behavior. I promise to stop eating cheese that comes from cow's milk because I'm against the sexual assault of females. I don't want to pay sick in the head, pedophile-like people to touch female cows' private parts because I know that, like children, animals do not have the intellectual capacity to consent to this crime. Do you think it's okay to tie up mother cows, to lift up their tail, to put on a giant glove that goes right up to your shoulder with sperm at the end of it, and to shove your entire arm into her? Do you think that's okay? Most good people think that's evil and wrong and disgusting and gross. But that's what they do to these females. And Curl King doesn't speak out against that, which makes him part of the problem. But one day, he will be able to make all of these vegan promises and be a good man, if that is his destiny. But it is true, there are some people who are truly evil on this planet. He might be one of them. We don't know yet. Next, he will make this promise. I promise to stop eating yogurt that comes from cow's milk because I don't want to exploit cows. All females have a right to govern their own bodies and not to be treated as objects or milk machines. If I really want yogurt, ice cream, milk, or cheese, I know I can find vegan versions of these. So one day, Curl King will be able to tell everybody that he was wrong and that he made a mistake and that he now understands what veganism is all about. Remember at the beginning I told you that I would show you some videos that you should watch? Here's a list of them. These are the videos everyone should watch. Dominion, Earthlings, Cowspiracy, Seaspiracy, what the hell, the Game Changers, Forks Over Knives, Okja. These are the videos everyone should watch. Now, of course, these are only a few of them, but you could start there. I suggest that Curl King looks at this account by Tory Washington over on Instagram. He has 239,000 followers. And look, it says here, he is a fitness coach and he is showing that you can build muscle. He's been vegan for 28 years. He's helping people build winning physiques. So let's just have a look here. Let me pull my camera out a little bit here. So this is his site. And these are some of the different videos that he has. You can clearly see that he is in excellent shape. You need protein, not meat, he says. You need calcium, not milk. You need omegas, not fish. Doesn't he look awesome? 28 years vegan, no deficiencies. So there's a good role model for you. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for pressing the notification bell. Thanks for pressing the thumbs up, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now. Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's help her save every chicken, pig, and cow. Let's